Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of the Wolf Among Us playthrough here on all the gaming channels that are available for me to use. But I've only picked 3. So if you're on Facebook, thank you for tuning in. If you're on YouTube, thank you for watching, either live or afterwards on VOD. And if you're on Twitch, same thing. So just to start, I usually been doing the recaps on all the episodes so far so I can kind of know what's going on, but my dumbass for the last episode decided to just not have anything prepared from episode 4. So that's my note right there to myself for episode 4. If you can see it clearly, it says, I'm dumb, forgot to write notes. Now you could take that as either a positive thing or a negative thing, you know? Positive meaning I was engaged by the game. So positive that was like I was engaged by the game. I don't know why it's doing those notifications. I've tried to stop them from being there, but apparently they show up, so I'm just gonna disconnect. Positive in the sense that it was engaging. Negative in the fact that, you know, I really should have taken notes. But all I know from the last stream was that we confronted the Crooked Man and we're about to have a conversation with him. So I'm not too sure if anything else is. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's relevant that I should remember. Most of it, but not enough to actually recap because my memory isn't that good to begin with. So let's get started with episode 5. Hopefully the finale, right? Can't go any further to the right, so I'm assuming it's going to be the finale. And episode 5 is called Cry Wolf. Let's get to it. Let's see how this ends.
I mean, your eyes.
It's a good thing we have the recap.
The teeth.
They're very helpful.
You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
That's a good thing to know.
Why don't you have a seat,
to know.
Sheriff? We have a great
has to come
deal
back
to
alive.
discuss.
Yes, I do know there's a season 2. That's one of the things that have kind of bummed me out. I mean, I wanted to play the game, but unless they do some super crazy twist where Bigby is in the second one, then you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying not to really like get really much into it, but I saw the trailer for the second season, and there are, I think, 1 or 2 characters featured in that trailer. So unless they do like a twist and like something happens at the end of this episode and there's like, wait, why are they in the second season? I'm expecting the outcome to not be too crazy. Like, I'm not really, I don't know how can I explain myself without really trying to give away what exactly is that I saw for those who haven't seen this yet.
You must be tired. if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant.
Do I drink from this man?
Carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Favorite
Well,
villain?
Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you
Jeez,
tell
that's
us
where my
why
memory
we're
comes into
here?
play.
It would help settle everyone's nerves.
I mean, I still don't know the Cricket Man yet.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith
tricky.
and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now?
I'm definitely
I assume
more
by your
interested in
confidence
Bloody Mary.
accusing Me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
I'm not giving you any info, my man.
I thought not, but that's okay. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so
I'm surprised he
just...
told me.
Sit down. Now.
Very surprised.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is...
Is he trying to take the fall
Georgie
for him?
misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something
Is he trying to get him
out.
to take the
What's
fall? I
there to
don't think
work out?
he would have
I'm
done it.
protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it.
See, look at that.
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
They have to.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Uh-oh, that's scary. I told you
You're
I'm taking
gonna
you
make
in.
sure we all
Who's
go
that gonna
down
be
this
directed
shitter
at?
with you? I told you.
I'm not picking one or the other.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, hey. That's a dope entrance.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Take this.
Hoo-hoo.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh, well, that's
I'd
crap.
like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out. Got him.
That was
now.
crap. Don't make me press X too much.
Oh god.
Don't make me press X again.
This way.
Damn, Devil just getting his ass kicked constantly by me.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Wait, what are we doing? Uh-oh, this is scaring me. Oh. It doesn't tell me which stick to turn. Does it do both? Huh? Don't back up too much into traffic. Oh.
Fuck, what was that?
You should be aiming for the limo. Ah, damn it. Damn it.
Take him off.
I can't.
Damn it, I should have aimed for the limo. Wait, is that supposed to happen?
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
I think either one would have escaped either way. I don't think it's supposed to end with me catching anyone.
Holy shit.
Oh, did I just looked at the same thing. Walking Dead. I haven't. No, the only Telltale game that I actually played fully was Game of Thrones. I did see about maybe 2 seasons of The Walking Dead being played through on other people's channels. So it's not lost on me on how good Telltale games are.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Oh, don't worry.
It was...
Oh, fuck. Well, it won't be your fault. Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say goodbyes first.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer.
Crooked Man just
Faith
made him
and
take
Lily,
the
he's
fall.
the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You
didn't
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then. But it
No, we're
won't
not
bring
killing
back
you.
Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Nope, not
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let him go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
So why are you helping him?
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on
I
your
couldn't kill her.
conscience.
I just told him
Don't
that
I
it
get
was
a say?
his responsibility.
It's my
why he
life.
killed her.
Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian,
Was she gonna take it off?
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
Oh God. Whew.
Fuck! No, 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 no!
Oh my God. I did not expect that.
Why'd you have to do that,
Thing to be
Vivian?
taping her head to her.
Vivian.
What the hell?
Shit!
Damn it!
Oh, that was well done, but also very gross.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Oh, so is that what happened to Faith? She got her thing removed, and it just decapitated her. Ooh, that's grotesque. Make a choice.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
But at least now the spell's broken.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it. Make a promise to a dying man.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
But Georgie's dying.
Good.
He can't
Old
remember that
foundry
and
by the
live.
river. All right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish
Georgie
me
can't
off
remember
now?
that if he's dying.
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then.
Oh no, I'm leaving him for
No
sure.
more games, all right?
We were
both
just
know
talking about how
this
killing
ends.
people is bad, and you know you have to be the one. You know you still have to take responsibility if you kill someone.
Just make it quick.
So what is he gonna do? Make me kill him? No, I'm not gonna do that. I ain't kill her either.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I guess now I can remember that.
I'll send someone for your body. Both of you.
Nice.
Fuck you!
Georgie will remember that.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna give this man the opportunity to have the speech of, oh, see, now you could kill someone. Nah. My fingerprints are gonna have nothing to do with this.
Still warm. He's here, all right. Of course.
Gotta remember, keep him alive. Although I feel that's gonna come back to bite me in a decision.
So this is where they've been sending these.
The best safety device is a careful worker. Not really. Sometimes you can't even help it, no matter how safe you try to work. Gotta make sure everything's fine. I know. I've worked in environments like those.
Bigby Wolf.
Big
the
bad
big
wolf.
bad wolf.
Alright, Bloody Mary, where are you? Can I climb? Nope. Ichabod Crane, Beauty, Jack Horner, Mr. Toad, Bluebeard,
You used to be
Collateral,
something.
Witch, Faith. Okay. Hey, I need to get one final shot of him stepping on a cigarette. Maybe at the end of the season. That classic, you know. Toss it down. Step on it, because we've had
They
like
used to
at least
fear you.
3 each one. Oh, I didn't get to. Can I go back and select it? Yeah.
They'd
Dodge a little
hide
further.
anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
This is pretty cool. I like this. actually making me roam. Workbench. Is that it?
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Oh, what's up?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Oh, we're gonna square up right now.
Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
Good, 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 good.
I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
You're gonna break my other arm?
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Ooh.
This is just sad.
She started it. This is self-defense. I'll be going here. Is there an easy way to summon her? Go to in front of the mirror and just say her name or something? And she's kind of obligated to shut up, right? Ooh, damn. That was quick. Ooh, that was quick. Is it going to be a nice one? Triangle? Got you. There you go. I'm still getting my ass kicked though. I'm pressing the button prompts on time. I missed the first one for sure.
Come out and face me!
Ooh, you look pretty gross. Yikes. Oy. Oh man, she's so aggressively. Oh, we both ripped off our makeup, huh? Oh, we got multiples, huh? This is just unfair. Oh, that's just unfair. Hey. generous with the windows. This is violence. Can I go into Super Monster Beast mode? Hey, wow, I can actually turn into a wolf. Oh my goodness. Who knew there was a level 3 to this? It's straight up Pokemon. Rip them up. It was glass. Swallow the pipe. Oh, swat him. Ooh, am I gonna do a hyper beam? There you go. Stage 3 of this. Look at that. You're running off. You gonna stab me? Ooh, ooh. That's right. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? 1, 2, dozens. That must be exhausting. Oh, okay. Clothes are still there. I wonder how badly that could have turned out if I just missed all the prompts.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed. I won't miss next time.
Oh shit.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things.
I'm not gonna kill you, my dude.
Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Give me info, my
Why
guy.
don't you let me worry about that?
Oh.
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
Put down the gun.
This is just a precaution.
Of what?
I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
But I would.
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's
Put
still
the
a
gun
lot
down.
you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
2 options?
And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me,
I'm not gonna murder you.
you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Yep.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
You're recording
I
all of this,
understand
aren't you?
have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All
Let's see
right,
where
let's
this goes.
go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
I'm not gonna touch you. If you want to shoot me, shoot me.
Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
I got the man.
And your punishment will follow.
I got the man. I'm gonna kill him. That's a trap. I'm a smart wolf. I'm an emotional support animal. That's how smart I am. No, this man still has to grab a cigarette, puff, throw it down.
I
Step
know,
on it.
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Should have seen
About
the
time you showed up.
the
Now
other
throw
one.
this
Bloody
asshole
Mary.
down the
Several
fucking
pieces.
well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice.
Are these the peers
I
we're
know
talking about?
normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Wait, we're gonna do it here?
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did.
Oh, I
In the
hate that
end,
wording. I
There
hate
was
that
a
wording.
fight, and he bled out from his wounds.
Hate that
It's
wording. They're gonna
over.
put the blame on me for
So
killing him.
he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like
He held
to
the gun
say?
to me.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
We want
The
information.
Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens.
We will uphold the
These
law.
charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Peace. He just runs out.
Thank you, Miss White.
Uh-oh,
You've
here we
all
go.
met Georgie.
He's gonna come up with
I
some-
don't have to
something.
tell you what kind of person he was.
Oh boy, here we go.
He was
Here
a
we go.
total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so long?
What cover up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to
sold out,
protect
Georgie.
what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really?
Oh boy, here we go.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to
Turned
me
on
for
his
help. And what did I do
wit
for you?
that he does to
You
get
got
people
my
on his side to
tree
begin with.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Faples get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
Hell yeah, I did. Oh yeah.
You were
yeah.
gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that-
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
Beast is just a moron.
You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
You got a little crazy though.
And
a little too power
that may
hungry.
not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
I damn sure do.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
I literally brought this man in
The
and
Crooked
people wanted to
Man's
kill
been
him, and now he's
exploiting you.
convinced them to try to turn
Exploiting
on
your
him.
hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
Yeah, Beast.
You're all
Beast is a
still
smart
afraid
man.
of him,
I never doubted
even
Beast.
now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
That's right, lady. Come back to green. Yeah, you go. You turned over a new leaf.
Very
Bravo,
good. Very
bravo.
good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need-
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
What did I
Like
do?
what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Always against me, isn't it?
Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Take off your ribbon, lady. The spell is broken.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
Uh-oh, she's gonna turn on me.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up
Hell
on
yeah,
this.
all the
We
ribbons are
all
gone.
heard you say it.
Yeah.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
He's not
Listen
dying.
to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody.
We're not killing
We
nobody.
can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
Take it to a vote.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Hell yeah,
That
give me
makes
the...
sense to me.
I
Oh
guess
boy,
it does.
now they have to convince me.
Fine.
Oh boy.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
It's a vote.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
I think it's right that we vote.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Well, hell. Nope. You're not. Nope. You're not going down the well.
I hope you all remember this moment.
You're not going. You're not. You're
Think
gonna
of
check
me
yourself.
when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
We're not killing you.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
What
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Now, if the witch backstabs me, witch better not turn their back on me. Give them an out to escape. There you go. Throw the cigarette once you walk outside.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff.
I did save her tree,
You gonna
so
come
she owes
see the
me.
truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Another ribbon girl.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys. I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Flycatcher.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Oh boy. Now, I wonder if they made the decision on the ending based on knowing that there's a second season, or if they thought this was it.
I'm going. Jesus.
And they're gonna do like a final scene to end it.
We only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah,
It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
It's a good thing you're not people.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Let the father handle the conversation.
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
That's what I thought.
Good. Keep thinking that.
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
So if she removes that ribbon at all,
You're still
she'll die.
wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We're gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Oh, so she's a habitual chatterbox.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith. Or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us.
You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know. But they'll come around.
Being bad guys in.
You'll see.
Batman.
After everything you've done for us.
Billie Eilish with her bad guy
maybe
song.
They don't want to admit it, but without you,
Bad guys
none
in.
of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason.
This is the game telling me I did a good job.
I left fate at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
The game has patted me on the back. Oh, there you go. I'll take it.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Yeah, that's right. Hit the theme song.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
So she's the real culprit, like the real mastermind. I thought it was gonna be Snow White that was the culprit, right? Like she would be the, like it was her whole scheme to just take Crane's position, and so that's why she was doing all of this. It turns out that wasn't the case, but with the way they ended it, they made it seem like Nerissa was the one that was kind of like pulling the strings from behind everything. I mean, to be like, oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna help everyone, and then all this happened. What did you do to Georgie? You and 31% of players left Georgie to die. So a lot of people just killed him straight up, huh? Okay. I don't know why. He was going to die regardless. It just would have been worse for me in the later conversation to have to admit that I killed him. Or to lie about it and then get found out. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? You and 89% brought the Crooked Man back alive. Fair enough. Seemed like the right thing to do. How did you... Right thing in terms of the game. The game specifically told you to bring him back. So to then go against that, I would fear like it'll be an end to the game, and I will be the one put on trial. How did you punish the Crooked Man? You and 47 chose to imprison him. So I feel like what 25% killed him, 25% threw him down the well. How did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? You and 90% decided to accept TJ's gift. It seems like a weird thing to have a statistic about. Like, is it relevant what the gift was to Snow? Like, is it that big of a decision that it would have mattered had I refused it? What were your last words to Nerissa? You and 54% said, I hope I've done some good here. Weird ending. Special stats. Bluebeard, you fought him after the interrogation. Butcher, you offered him protection at the business office. Colin, you gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment. You helped him to avoid the forum. Crooked Man, you took him back to the witching well. You imprisoned him. You gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. She was gonna die regardless. You left him to die. You smashed up his place. You tried to take her ribbon off in Bigby's office. Would that have revealed her true identity? Maybe. You brought her along with you to the trip trap. You showed her Crane's photograph of her. You promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive. You chose to wait for him when it comes to Tiny Tim. TJ, you accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. Toad, you slapped him during the interrogation in his apartment. That's a weird ending. Now, they announced The Wolf Among Us back in, 2019? I feel like the 2019 Game Awards. So we're about to go on 2 years of having that announcement being laid out. So I wonder how far along they are on this. All in all, it was good. It was fun. Real fun. Real fun. Like I said, Telltale games are something like real, just easy to chill with and vibe out to. Like, the worst thing about them is pretty much just the stress of having to make a quick decision. Like, you can't really like focus on it, and sometimes the story demands that you make a quick decision to carry everything going along. But that's just something for me personally that's just super stressful. Like, instead of just having to be like playing through a regular game where it's like combat or like shooting or anything like that, where it's like stressful with the game mechanics and just playing the game, this is mostly just a story driven stress, which I was cool with. Like, if the worst case I have to do is just press the 4 face buttons and maybe move the thumbstick left or right, it's not that bad, honestly. It's a pretty chill thing to do. But yeah, I don't think is there anything that goes on after this? Like, I mean, since this game is so old, I don't expect them to put like an Easter egg or like a cutscene at the end of it to allude to a second game, since they kind of moved on to The Walking Dead afterwards, right? So I don't think they would have teased a second Wolf Among Us like this. I feel like it was a one and done. But without decisions at the end, it feels like those are the type to carry over. It's just like The Walking Dead deal. Kind of really just carry them over. And it's based on a series, so of course they have more inspiration for what to do. Okay, so there's more. Interesting. Very interesting. That's it. That's The Wolf Among Us. Very interesting way to end it, kind of on a cliffhanger. But yeah, we have another season to come, maybe hopefully in the next year or so. Hopefully we got some updates about that. But yeah, that's been The Wolf Among Us. That's been the playthrough on the channel. We've had 5 episodes of a very fun game to play and enjoy. You can watch them all on YouTube, on the VODs. All episodes are broken up accordingly, so I didn't go any like crazy, stream or length where you could find multiple episodes throughout multiple videos. It's just labeled out 1 through 5 individually for you to enjoy. They're each about an hour and a half long. That's how long the episodes run, so it should be a pretty quick watch. According to how usually a lot of gameplay goes through. But yeah, hit the notification bell, follows to keep up with when I do go live. If you want to reach out to me and comment or anything, I'm regularly posting on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out that way, subscribe to both YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Follow there as well. To show any sort of support. There's merchandise available, not that much right now, but enough, to get you something to show that you're supporting. But if, like I always say, if you don't have any financial means to support, that's no big deal. Honestly, it's not, because I know we all have other things that we need to use our money for, our hard-earned money for. So if the channel support and me is one way for you to use that money, I'd be eternally grateful. But if not, you just watching, you just commenting, you sharing, you subscribing and following, that's just as great, but yeah, follow along for the next video. In terms of what I'm going to play next, I'm not too sure. I'm still deciding, because I still have a lot of playthroughs that on the channel right now are kind of incomplete, so I'm kind of deciding and weighing up whether or not I should finish those playthroughs just to have something conclusive to those playthroughs, and it's just not like a playlist that ends like midway through a game. I have to really consider whether or not I want to finish those games. I'd want to, just because I have to finish something once I started. But when those gets finished, we'll have to see. Maybe I'll find another game that's a little bit more enjoyable or quicker to get through in the meantime, and I'll just visit those every now and again for content. But yeah, just yeah, it's been fun. You know, killed like what, an hour and 20 minutes, decent time for a playthrough. This is gonna be available on the YouTube when the VODs expire on Facebook and Twitch. So yeah, catch it there. Thank you all very much for whoever tuned in, followed in throughout the stream. Very much appreciative. I'll catch you all later on in the other streams, and I'll just come see me then. Hopefully everyone had a very good Labor Day weekend. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their time. But yeah, that'll be it for me. Have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Follow along for the journey, and let's just keep playing games, you know. See you then. Have a good one.